Happy New Comic Week Day, everybody. The coronavirus won't stop the show. Still got new books coming out today. Few things to talk about, but first thing I'll jump into is how the virus is affecting the comic book industry a little bit more. Retailers, publishers, and I want to start off with what publishers are doing to kind of help, a few publishers anyway, are doing to just kind of help readers and, I don't know, just boost the industry a little bit. So I went through, I'd already seen some of these tweets over the last few days, almost a week or so, but I actually went back through, combing through different publishers trying to find them, and I swear I saw some other publishers tweet something like this, but I couldn't find anything except for Image and Top Cow. So an effort to just provide readers just a little boost and put out some more reader material out there and just kind of entice readers to go check out new stuff. Image has uploaded, they created a page on their website, imagecomics.com, where you can actually go read the first issue of numerous titles. I don't even know how many titles. I didn't bother to count them. I just scrolled through the list to see how many of those I had read, and that wasn't a short list. So there's even more that were on there that I hadn't read yet. So plenty of good titles out there. I highly recommend, go check it out. And then with Top Cow, who's also under Image, has released the first free issue, or the first issue of a new series called The Clock, which actually is not even, I think it's pretty recent. It has to be pretty recent. So The Clock #1 is available for free. Go check that out. And I saw Matt Hawkins tweet that out. So go check that out. Image Comics, Top Cow, offering up some free reading material. And again, as I said, I tried to comb through several publishers and some tweets trying to find some of the other publishers who were doing something like this. I couldn't find it, but, well, you get that. And then also from Image, if you go check out Comixology, you can actually go see, right now they have a bundle for East of West, which is a fantastic series, one of my favorite series. And it's a 45 issue series. It just wrapped up at issue 45, which dropped in December, I think it was. And you can actually get, for 80% off, you can get the entire bundle for, what is it, $16.99. So $17, you get this 45 issue run of a magnificent comic book. I highly recommend it. Otherwise, if you already have some of it, I believe the other issues are just 99 cents right now. So go check that out. If you're looking for something new to read, strong recommendation from GENOTHADRAGON. East of West, issues 1 through 45. Go check it out. Go drop the money. Go have a ball. So then, moving on to what local comic shops are doing. So I was seeing, again, a lot of stuff is just getting passed around as people are trying to figure out how to navigate world now with the coronavirus and people going in isolation and social distancing, and all of that is ramping up. The scale is, so I found this there's one account on Twitter who goes by at, I don't know, Gota Geauxta, aka Morgan, and it's a thread, and it says, here is a list of comic shops worldwide that offer mail subscription services. I will be updating this thread regularly, so if you are a comic shop and you offer this service, hit me up, all caps, so I can add you. So the purpose of this is, hey, you can still get people their books. People, you can still go get your books. Like, you don't have to fall behind, especially if you're going in isolation. If you're sick, or if you're able to work from home and you're, stocked up on supplies and you can stay indoors, which is highly recommended by a lot of people, then perfect. You can still go pick up your books, have your books shipped. So it's actually, what is this? So that's for shipping, but there's also a lot of shops that I saw we're talking about for curbside pickup, or I think we saw a shop that tweeted, I think they were doing pictures or videos of areas of their shop, and if you saw something you like, they can, I don't know if they ship it to you or get it ready for, like, you can order it and do curbside pickup, all that good stuff. So there's plenty of options out there for people still able to get your comics. So don't feel, I don't know, like, I'm not even sure the word I was gonna say, but trust me, you can still get your comics. There are still options out there. Plenty of shops. I didn't want to list them. I just wanted to just signal boost that Twitter account and the thread. So go check that out. There's shops worldwide. So plenty of people around. I've seen shops in the UK jump in as well on just, maybe not in this thread, but just period out there. So there are plenty of options out there. So you can still get your books. You can get them shipped. Go pick them up. All your good stuff. Tons of books still. So don't worry. You got a full box. Go get it. You can still support the shop. Next up, now we get to the book recommendations because, as I said, there are still plenty of books out there. This virus isn't going to stop publishing, but I did see that Image is actually going to pull back the reins on some of the stuff they're releasing to kind of ease up on shops. I guess they're increasing their returnability or just dropping some of the books that they had already planned, like maybe stuff already scheduled, some reprints. I think a lot of second prints, like, hey, second prints aren't important right now, so we can drop that. That's just one less burden for shops to deal with, and Image can take the hit. Not a big deal. So, moving on. Now we get to the recommendations. First, I want to start off with jump over to Marvel, because guess who's back today? Spider-Woman. Yes, she is. So Spider-Woman #1, back in the new ongoing, which I talked about, I don't even know. It was some weeks ago, a month ago, whatever. We just got quite a few variants here, and so let's jump into Spider-Woman is back and pulling no punches, all caps. Jessica Drew hasn't been feeling like herself lately. She's not a Skrull, we promise. When the angry, irritable, and unwell Spider-Woman takes a simple security gig to help her get back on her feet, she finds herself besieged by unknown forces out to destroy everything around her. What's wrong with Jessica? Just how did she get this job? And who are these violent lunatics who keep trying to blow her up? I don't know, but they should stop. Who cares? That was just me interjecting there. Who cares? Does Spider-Woman have someone to punch? That's all that matters. An explosive new series that pushes Spider-Woman into new heights of action and adventure from the mad minds of Carla Pacheco and Per Perez. This is the Spider-Woman book you've been waiting for. Okay, I am waiting for it because I pre-ordered. So, I had the art germ cover, and I think I got the camel cover as well. I definitely want the art germ cover. It's just gorgeous. I showed that before. Beautiful piece of work. Fantastic. Looking forward to reading this book because Spider-Woman is fantastic. So, just such a cool character and this complex character with, I don't want to say story past, long past. So, hey, definitely worth checking. Definitely interested in checking that out. Also, I didn't even get a chance to see all the variants until I was researching the book, some of the other books that came out today. So, a lot of cool books. And then jump over to Scout Comics for Canopus #2 because I talked about Canopus before, and now the second issue is out. So, Helen and her robot companion Arthur reluctantly find themselves deep beneath the surface of the mysterious planet, exploring a vast cave system. An impossible encounter with the key figure from Helen's murky past brings the very nature of reality into question, opening a rift between Helen and Arthur. As Helen's memories trickle back, their path towards escape grows more and more perilous, leading to a cliffhanger that perfectly fits the definition of face melting. So, Scout Comics, another indie publisher, just bringing it. So you got this new, this newest title, cool premise. So I talked about this. I think I talked about the first issue when that was, well, it must have been last month. So Canvas, if you read that, if you did go check that out, let me know. Did you hear about it before I talked about it? Also, let me know if you're interested in that. That's Canopus #2, Scout Comics. And another debut issue that just came out from Aftershock Comics, another publisher, killing it, indie publisher, Artemis and Assassin #1. Now, I remember when I saw this one and was reading it, something about it, I saw the word assassin before I even read anything else, Artemis and Assassin, and I was, okay, you have my attention. You got Assassin in the title. It's worth a read, at least. So, let's check it out. What happens when a time-traveling assassin and a spy from 1944 try to kill each other? For a price, a top-secret assassination organization will travel through time and interfere with watershed moments. Trained as the agency's top assassin, Maya is sent to kill Virginia Hall, the deadliest spy of World War II. Charged with carrying important plans about the invasion of Normandy to the Allied troops, Virginia's death would have a cataclysmic effect on World War II as we know it. So, we're talking about assassination, time travel, and mucking about the history. So we're just gonna mess everything up. just no fucks whatsoever. We need to go just like alright, so that premise is clearly something right up my alley. And I'm glad I pre-ordered that. So I can't wait to read that one. That's gonna be all kind of fun. You're just mess up everything. I'm thinking about Time Cop a little bit right now. That's what it reminds me of. So Artemis and Assassin #1, Aftershock Comics. And now a bonus book for the bookshelf brigade, which leads into why I got this lanyard on. So, what's the best thing to make your bookshelf look sexy? Emphasis on the X, hence the X-Men lanyard, which I had never got to showing off because I picked this up from my during the the New Year sale, the New Year dollar sale. I picked this up from the shop. I got this for a good deal because I had bought a bunch of other stuff, and I just like lanyards, and I don't even use them all. I just like buying them, and I have a ton of lanyards hanging up on my wall there, and I just like them because they're cool. So there's X-Men. I had to get X-Men lanyard because I never had one. So the X-Men book. X-Men Milestones, they've been producing these books starting, I think, last year. They dropped a whole bunch of those. The newest one is Messiah Complex. Great story. Highly worth checking out. So, the biggest and best adventures of Marvel's Mighty Mutants. These are the X-Men Milestones! Exclamation point. With no more mutants being born, the future of Homo Superior has never looked bleaker. At the seeming end of their evolutionary cycle, a miracle arrives in the form of the first child born with the X gene since the tragic events of M-Day. But this sudden source of hope spawns a bloody, violent, and tragic conflict for control over the baby girl's fates. It is a battle in which every mutant on the planet has a stake. The fight is on. Messiah Complex mines the rich tapestry of X-Men history for a dizzying thrill ride of suspense that sets a new course for the future of mutant kind. Oh my god! So it collects X-Men Messiah Complex, which is a one shot. Uncanny X-Men 492 through 494, X-Men 205 through 207, New X-Men 44 through 46, and X-Factor 25 through 27. So I had to point that out because it's just another cool X-Men book. Put that on your bookshelf. It looks great. I want a bunch of those, even though I have most of the X-Men milestone books in comic form, like floppy form. I actually want a bunch of those X-Men milestones just to put on my bookshelf because they look cool and easier to reread all those great stories. Decades of awesome, excellent, exciting, exhilarating X-Men stories. I think of all the words that sound with X in the beginning. So go check that out. X-Men Milestones, Messiah Complex. Yeah, just cool. So we got X-Men Milestones, Canopus, Spider-Woman, Artemis and Assassin. That's the new news for today. Again, check out their shops, check out other shops are worldwide, boost that stuff, go on Twitter, go check out that thread, and you can kind of see some of the shops around the world that are just trying to make combinations for people to get their people so people can still get their comic fix and pick up their books and check out new stuff. And it's just been a mess for everybody. Everybody's being affected by this in different ways. So normal people, businesses are just trying to just navigate this world as best they can and adjusting however they can while still staying open. And who knows where it's going to go, what's going to happen here. So everybody's doing their best. So stay safe, social distance, self-isolation. If you're sick, stay home. I don't know. Stay safe, stay healthy out there. Don't go crazy. A lot of people out there panic buying and hoarding supplies. So I don't know. Like, it's just a new time for a whole lot of people, and yeah, everybody's trying their best. So anyways, that's New Comic Book Day, my New Comic Book Day blast. Show's still going on. Got a lot of stuff going on. So keep reading comics and don't go crazy. Have some fun. Let me know what you picked up this week, what you're picking up this week. What options do you have for picking up your books this week? Let me know in the comments below how your shop is handling it, what you're going to do for your books. If you're picking up digitally, hey, you're all right then. But if you still pick up physical copies, as I do, and I plan some trips to the shops this week, but that might not happen. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments below what's going on with you and how you plan on taking care of that week. Also, if you are a retailer, let me know what you're doing to, I don't know, just how is this affecting your business. So, yeah, share in the comments below. So that's that. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. Everybody stay safe, stay happy, or stay healthy and stay happy. Don't forget happy. Have fun, and yeah, be cool. So thanks for watching, and peace out.